The cost of a new roof varies wildly depending on many factors, but by the end of this video, we're going to demystify how much a roof costs and give you the means to figure out a rough cost for your roof. Hello friends, I'm Brandon and welcome to the Roofing Channel. Now, if you look up how much a roof costs, then you'll receive broad ranges at best, or at worst, you'll just hear, "it depends." While there is a little bit of merit of that, it doesn't mean we can't break down the factors that go into your roof cost and then give you a rough number for your roof. We've broken it down into 6 main factors that affect the cost of your roof. What's the square footage of your roof? What's the complexity of your roof? What material are you replacing it with? Do you have any rotten roof decking? What type of contractor are you using? And lastly, are you installing any upgrades? Number 1, what's the square footage of your roof? This is the most obvious factor, but we'll go over it anyways. The larger your roof is, the more material and therefore the more cost it is to replace it. When you hear people referring to costs, contractors will often use the term square instead of square foot, and a square simply means 100 square feet. So don't be confused when you hear somebody say something like, it's going to be 500 per square. There are a lot of ways to get the square footage of your roof, but if you want a good video to determine how to roughly get the square footage of your roof, then click on the video in the link below, where we have a nice short video with Bill Ragan explaining how to do so. 2, what's the complexity of your roof? The complexity of your roof will directly affect how long it takes a contractor to replace it. A simple up and over roof, as we like to call it, like the one depicted here, is going to take a lot less time to replace than the one depicted here, even though they may be around the same square footage. The other factors that fall under the complexity of a roof may be the steepness or the pitch of your roof, or how easy it is to get on your roof in the first place. Basically, if there's a factor that makes it to where the contractor takes longer to replace it, it's going to cost more money. 3, what material are you using for your roof? This is another obvious one. The more expensive the material, the more expensive the roof replacement. But we'll give you some numbers to give you an idea. The most common roofing material that you'll see used today is asphalt shingles. 3-tab asphalt shingles will run you about $250 per square, whereas dimensional or architectural asphalt shingles will run you about $325 per square as a starting point. Luxury asphalt shingles will start at around $375 and can go up to $600 per square. The cost of a metal roof is about $300 to $500 per square for a screw-down metal roof, and about $1,300 to $1,600 per square for a standing seam metal roof. 4, do you have rotten decking? Decking serves as the foundation for your entire roof system, so if any of it is rotten, you need to replace it. Now, most contractors will actually factor in some replacement costs of decking into their quote, but if they find more than expected, you could see your roof replacement rising up in price a little bit. Now, this used to not be a big impact on your roof cost, but with the recent prices of lumber as of 2021 posting this video, they are sky high right now, so they can actually put a pretty big dent into your roof replacement. 5, what type of contractor are you using? Depending on the roofing contractor, they charge different prices depending on their overhead, with the prices they get from manufacturers of materials, and their style of workmanship. Now, that last one is the one I want to focus on here, because you'll often see contractors who charge you a cheaper rate for roofing, employing various methods that save them money, but have a worse impact on your roof. Some contractors charge less simply because they're inexperienced in trying to build up a repertoire, whereas other ones, they can actually afford to charge cheaper because their practices allow them to blitz through roofs and then not have to go back and replace those roofs. If you do find a pretty expensive contractor, you want to make sure that they are the way they are because they employ careful and meticulous methods to make sure that your roof is going to last a lifetime. 6, are you installing any upgrades? If you have a little wiggle room in your budget, then a roof replacement is always the best time to get upgrades for your roof. Upgrades include copper flashing, gutter guards, extra ice and water shield, different ventilation, and so on. These upgrades vary wildly in price and could probably warrant a video of their own, so be on the lookout for that video in the future. If you want a rough estimate as to how much your roof replacement will cost, then click on the link in the description below. It'll take you to Bill Ragan Roofing Company's calculator page, where you can put in the square footage and it'll tell you a rough cost for your roof replacement. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.